This is your academic pep talk. It is for all students, but especially for students who don't feel good about themselves academically. The first message I want you to get is that the past does not define you. If you've been a poor performer in the past, that is not a predictor that you're going to perform poorly in the future. You have the potential to change. Children, when they're small, they start getting messages from the outside. They get messages from their parents and their teachers and other kids and other adults. Children internalize those messages. They can't help but to be defined by the people around them. And some kids are lucky and they're told how smart they are and how good, organized, and well-intentioned and all those things. And other kids get told that they're dumb and lazy. Regardless of what kind of messages you got growing up, regardless of the messages that you've told yourself in the past, you have the potential to completely change that. I was a bad student. I had some depression and ADHD, and it definitely had a huge impact on how I felt about myself, and it had a huge impact on how I performed in school. I was so bad that the computers predicted I would flunk out my first semester of college. I didn't flunk out. What I did was change. I changed my perceptions about academic work, and I changed my perceptions about me. And you have the exact same potential to do that. As a child, school can feel like oppression. You're made to go, you're made to do it, you're fussed at if you don't do it, you get bad grades if you don't do it well. It feels like it's forced upon you. And I definitely had that attitude through high school. In college, it was like a switch had been flipped. And I had this sudden epiphany that I'm not being made to do this. I'm choosing to do it. Think of the difference. In one situation, I'm a victim. And the other situation, I'm the one that's in power. And that attitude shift had a huge impact on my performance. When it's your choice, you feel strong and capable. Number two, if you don't know how to make that shift, fake it till you make it. You know what a good student looks like. They sit in front. They answer questions. They ask questions. They take notes. They study. They get their work done ahead of time. Well, that's what good students look like. You know what they look like. Pretend to be one of them. It will ingrain itself in you. When I first started teaching college, the first class I ever taught, I was 42 years old. And I had never taught a class before. And I had never been trained to be a teacher. But I had been a student for a long time. And my favorite high school teacher, Carl Tutt, he was my English teacher. I loved his class. And it was entertaining. And it was just a positive experience to be in his class. When I got up in front of that class for the very first time, I role-played that I was Carl Tutt. I talked the way he talked. I walked around the classroom like he did. I told the same kind of jokes he did. Pretty soon, it became very natural for me to be in front of the classroom. And it sure wasn't natural when I started. I had to fake it. Pretend that you love schoolwork. Pretend it's fascinating to you. As an adult, the things that I kind of dreaded doing as a student, writing papers and learning math and science and all that stuff, I didn't enjoy it because I had this attitude that it was stupid stuff I had to do rather than interesting. I spend my time learning those exact same things now, and I do it for fun because I enjoy it. Pretend that what you're learning is fascinating. Pretend that you're the kind of student that makes academic work a priority. Pretend that it's something important to you. Third thing, stop procrastinating. Procrastination is operating from weakness. You're a victim. Here's this oppressive work that you don't want to do, and so you put it over here and try to keep it out of your consciousness until the last minute when you have to do it, and then you hurry up and go through and kind of do a slapdash job on it. Procrastination robs you of self-esteem. It makes you weak. It makes you feel weak. It makes you feel like your life is out of control. Seize your own power. Submit your work at least a day early. Better yet, submit your work when it's posted. It is a superpower to get your work done early. You get in that habit of getting the difficult things done early, your self-esteem will soar. Life will feel like you're in control of it instead of it in control of you. And last one, number 4, is get your priorities right. The things you spend time on are the things you get good at. If you spend time playing video games, you get very good at video games. If you spend time doing academic work, don't make it something that, oh God, I've got to get this done and try to get it done as fast as possible. Enjoy it. Get the work done and have fun with it. Prioritize what's big picture important. Little picture important, those priorities are going to come up on their own. I need to eat, I need to go to the bathroom, I need to sleep, I need to get up. But big picture priorities are, what do you want to be in this life? On a daily basis, are you doing things that move you towards that, or are you spinning your wheels? When you have your priorities right, you spend time doing the things that move you towards the place you want to be. To recap, your past does not define you. You can define yourself. You can define yourself as whatever person you want to be, and you can start living that life right now. You can fake it until you make it. Pretend you're that person. Pick a role model that you love and admire and play that role. Don't procrastinate. Get your work done early. Your whole life will change if you can do that one thing. And last, get your priorities right. Spend time doing the things that you know will create the life you want for yourself. So that's it. Go out and live a wonderful life and get your stuff done and feel good about yourself and move forward.